You know what? Hey, shut up, Jeff. Anyway, one day I will go back to Audacity and I will have the clip as a proper file instead of what we do. Today is not that day, though.
It works.
Anyway, hi everybody. Guess who's not here today? In case you didn't know.
I was gonna say,
Jeff? I mean, if you didn't look down yet, you might not have noticed, but...
no, apparently he's looking for goats on top of ice cream shops.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Pictures or it doesn't exist.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yes, you did. I saw that.
I saw a message come up, but I didn't see what it was, so...
We don't believe you.
So, our dear friend Jeff, really the heart and soul of this whole thing, is not here today. He is in BC, and he is having a blast for the most part, and good for him and the family. So
Yep.
he needed some much-needed time off. He works like a dog, and we hope he's having a good time. Anyway...
Corey hopes he's having a good time. I say boo. I have like another month before I get to go on holidays.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere until second week of August, so...
That's about when I'm taking off.
Yeah. Probably just close the store for a few days. It's only going to be like 3 days, so...
No, I'm running away for 10.
No, me either. I'm just going to... Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Everyone's got these holidays. They're all planned out. Shouldn't say anything about mine. Anyway, I only work one day tomorrow and then I'm on holidays.
I'm starting to think you're always on holidays.
Do you think he actually works?
No.
I see him every once in a while with like a little tub of meat that he puts out.
Yeah.
Then he probably just goes in the back and like, now what? I don't know. And that's when he plays Magic. So I mean, this is coming from me, who's probably the laziest motherfucker out of the bunch of us. But I work hard, and I might be high from paint fumes.
I walked in here and the first thing I said was, Jesus.
Much needed floor paint in the gaming lounge. Pretty excited. Give me a couple weeks, it'll be opened up again, and people will see how okay it looks.
Because he needs to vent it.
Yeah.
You really do need
once
to.
I'm done...
I thought when I came in here, it didn't smell too bad, but until he opened that door, yeah.
I also sprayed some Febreze up here to help coat the smell out here,
so we get Febreze and paint!
Yeah. It helped. Because once the Febreze goes away, so does the other smell too, so... anyways...
You know what else helps? A towel.
I will probably get some fans once I'm finished painting. Like I've only got like this much left to go.
So by the time he finishes one half, he'll be on the ground.
Yeah.
Passed out.
Yeah.
Okay, either I'm getting high or that just doesn't compute.
Makes sense to me. Hey, remember back when we were here for a podcast? Good times.
Yeah, except for I can't get over your painting right now.
That's on you.
I do this for a living. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Alright, then you can do the other half.
Yeah, with proper ventilation.
No.
I told him to
Be a
open
man.
big doors, but he won't do it because he needs somebody back there with him.
He just has to... Oh, he just has to come get the freaking industrial fans. Problem solved.
Although I guess if I open the bay a crack, I could probably do that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you just get the industrial fan from me. And problem solved.
Okay. Anyway. It's been 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
We don't even know why we're here.
Why are we?
Exactly.
Why are we here, Corey?
Why are we here? Because we all believed this past weekend and yesterday that a man could fly again.
I was forced.
And I tried to get her opinion on it, like on text. She wouldn't do it. She's like, wait till Wednesday. So
Yeah, you have to wait.
yeah. So we did the brand new 2025 David Corso James Gunn Superman movie. Yay!
Yay!
You were so enthused. Woohoo!
I watched it on Saturday. Wait, was it? No, Sunday. Sunday.
I watched on Sunday and Tuesday.
Yeah. And he took Dave, who he still can't get to come in and do this.
I actually almost had him to come in tonight. Almost. Not quite. Come on, Dave. Anyway, I think he might actually listen sometimes too. Maybe he will listen to this one.
He might.
Yeah. Come on,
So he
Dave.
just listens to 5 minutes of Pete and then, come on, Dave.
Want to get high?
We can get you high, but we can't give you any munchies because Corey doesn't have any.
I have popcorn.
Got popcorn, a bit of candy up there. Milk duds,
Yeah, Milk Duds.
sweet tarts.
1 bag.
Oh yeah, okay, 1 bag. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, well, I had
Pop
actually.
Rocks?
In the last week is where I sold most of those. I had quite a few, so.
So a lot of fuzzy peaches. You can have that.
So I don't have a lot of, and I might, but I don't have a lot of customers on this podcast. So I'm just gonna say it. If you're buying sour peaches, don't buy Haribo. They are awful.
Are they?
They
Are
are
they?
so
Is that why they're just sitting
freaking
there?
bad. Yeah. Because I tried to order fuzzy peaches, like Maynard's, and they didn't have any. I'm like, all right, so I'll order the Sour Patch ones, which I ordered in the past, and they were really popular. They didn't have them. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll order these, because Haribo Coke bottles are amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yet, no, they're bad. But like I said, my next order has some Sour Patch Peach coming in. So
Yeah, it's got to go down there.
Oh, it exists.
The goat.
well, there is he in Mexico? Like seriously?
Well, somebody
Oh.
needs a new phone, or a new camera. I don't
It's
know.
like he has a flip phone.
Yeah,
Except
right.
for, he's not taking pictures on the flip phone.
Well, that's probably
gonna
for the
be
best.
That's gonna be the work phone, and he needs to clean the lens.
Oh, there we go. He got it better.
It's like
There we
he's
go.
listening
That's
to us.
better.
And look, it's even a goat's ass.
Very nice.
Now somebody texts him and asks him, "Why are you looking at its ass?" He'll listen to
That ass
podcast.
was the goat.
Okay.
Anyway, movie.
movie.
So when this movie was first announced last year, and you knew James Gunn was behind it,
Yes.
were you excited or upset
For Superman?
for James Gunn doing Superman?
I don't know. I don't know if I was excited.
Just kind of impartial.
Yeah. About it, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't really. I'm
Yeah.
more excited for the Jurassic Park. That
See,
was
I can
more
make a
exciting.
comment about a franchise being done to death, but then I'm going to talk about Superman. So,
That's true.
yeah. Laura?
What was it being done with James Gunn?
Yeah.
Him-
Because
I'm
obviously you've
indifferent.
seen James Gunn movies.
I have.
So-
But I was just indifferent about it.
It's a little different, right? Because he does Marvel movies. You see him make the Marvel movies. Now you're seeing him making a DC movie. There's a lot of people made DC movies. Now you're making a Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
Well, and
a lot of stepping stones to step on. So.
his style is so distinguished, right? And so we had the Snyderverse, which was dull and dreary and heavy, and to go from that to a James Gunn verse
Yeah.
is a complete 180.
Well, yeah, because he's doing he's doing the classics.
Right,
Superman.
but I've always loved classic Superman.
Yeah.
So when I heard Gunn was doing it, I'm like, I would like to see this.
Yeah.
So I was excited. So.
At first, when I heard that they were doing Superman again, it's just like, why? I'm so done with Superman.
You know, when
movies.
everybody says, like, oh, another Superman movie? I'm like, dude, there's been like 10 fucking Batman movies. And there's only been like 3 Superman, so.
But it's not even just Superman. I'm done with
Yeah,
all
well, superhero
Superman
fatigue.
movies.
It's a
Yeah.
thing, right? So.
Yeah.
Although, as James Gunn said when he was asked about superhero fatigue, he said there's no such thing as superhero fatigue. There's people sick of the stories that they're putting out now.
Yes. Yeah.
So, because the stories got lazier and lazier
Yeah.
and lazier.
And you can tell that in Marvel.
Yeah.
So.
Because, like, Phase 1 Marvel was story driven.
Yep.
Which it needed to be because it was introducing its universe.
Yeah.
But it was story driven with good special effects. Snyder came, a master cinematographer, sure, But he took a different spin on the story.
But it was
Which-
more of a darker
Yeah,
face to it.
it was Batman as Superman. Like,
Yeah.
Superman is generally not dark and broody.
No.
So everyone's like, oh, but this is mature. This is for adults, you know, and blah, blah. I'm like, eh.
It really wasn't because he took that adaptation from like 52. That's why.
Yeah.
The more the darker into it, that's why.
Which, don't get me wrong, I liked New 52 Batman.
Yeah.
So I never really paid attention too much to New 52 Superman. So,
Yeah. But more of the Batman for that one, for that era, for Schneider, he was more of the Dark Knight. If you notice in some of those.
which I mean, part of it, Man of Steel was produced and co-written by Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
So that was heavily noticed.
Yeah.
I think that his Batman, like Batfleck, until The Flash, and Joss Whedon's Justice League, Batman was phenomenal. I think Affleck is my favorite Batman.
Yeah.
In terms of accuracy, but
For
then
being that build Batman,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
so, like I said, and Batman vs Superman, one of the worst movies ever made, but frick, Batman was a beast, right? So
Yeah, that was,
So-
there really was no story to that.
but then, like everything, Gunn, it's because you didn't see the Ultimate Edition. You shouldn't need to remake your own movie to get the point across.
No.
And that's what he has to do. Name Watchmen, Director's Cut. 300, Director's Cut. Sucker Punch, Director's Cut.
Yep.
Like, everything, it's like, they're better Director's Cut. Well, then make the movie right the first time. Like,
But they can, but they can't. There's the thing. That's where a lot of people don't
because
see.
the studio
Exactly,
interference?
yeah. That's where most of them are like, well, you got to see the director's cut. Well, yeah, because the director's cut's got more.
Yeah.
They're not hand-tied by the studio, right?
And then there was the whole, Zack Snyder Justice League. Oh, it already existed. No, it didn't. There was a few scenes that were filmed that were scrapped, sure.
Yeah.
But he still had to put another $70 million into production. That's not a movie that was already complete.
No.
Sorry, I'm not going to make this podcast about ragging on Snyder, because I will be here all night.
Too late.
Remember when we wanted to avoid doing this around some of us because we knew it was going to carry on too long? I'm falling victim to this.
So what we do is we just go back through all 200 or whatever podcasts, and we just pick out.
It's like 110.
We go through and we pick out everything that he said about Snyder. We throw it all into one, and we got a director's cut.
Podcut.
Why Zack Snyder's cut sucks. The director's cut. Anyway, but no, we got this new movie now. So the movie comes out. You saw it Sunday. I saw it Sunday in IMAX 3D. Holy fuck, what an experience. And then you saw it again when I saw it on Tuesday.
Saw it again.
I saw it again.
Wow,
And then you saw it
Good
on
for
Tuesday.
you.
I'm watching it through osmosis.
Yes. It is kind of funny how you ended up sitting right beside us too. So
Okay, and that was a fluke.
yeah, it was. It was
My
a complete
aunt
fluke.
picked the seats.
But having this one start off with the scene that everybody saw in the Arctic or Antarctic there or whatever, with him beat the crap up.
Yeah.
I liked the crawl at the top, and I even said to my friend on Sunday, I said if they can at least do a crawl, because they said they're not going to do an origin, they can at least do a crawl, I'll be happy. And then the freaking movie starts as a crawl. I'm like, hey! And it, honestly, all the stuff that people are like, oh, it didn't have this. I'm like, but it was explained.
Yeah.
So, like, they said 3 centuries ago, metahumans came to be. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then 300 years ago, blah, blah. Then 30 years ago, this kid came to Earth on a spaceship. And
3 months ago, he did this.
3 days ago, he lost his first fight.
No, it was 30 seconds ago.
30
Or,
seconds.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I
But
like that.
everyone who's complaining, it's like, oh, he gets his ass kicked the entire movie. He only gets his ass kicked by the same guy the entire movie, who they already established is a more powerful version of him.
Yep.
And they said in the beginning crawl that he never lost a fight until today. So everyone's like, oh, he's always beat up. He's like, it's his first time. Like, let it go.
Honestly, if you think of it, he got beat up because of the people in that panel. You know, like their little conference room or whatever.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was a stronger
That-
version of himself, but he was dumber.
Yes.
Yeah.
The dumb guy was hearing directions of how to hit the person. Well, actually,
Yeah.
they control the dumb person to how to hit Superman.
What are your thoughts on that? The video game Ultraman. Because that's what I call it. You know, it's like A1,
what it
A1.
is, right? Yeah. It was a little different. I didn't see that. I thought he was when he was hitting them and everything. I'm like, oh, okay.
He's just kicking his ass.
Just kicking his ass.
Yeah.
But then when they panned to that, I'm like, oh, it's just a big giant fucking video game.
He's a puppet, yeah. So.
That's all it was. Because if you hear where they talk about Lex Luthor, he had figured him out and everything.
Yeah.
And that's how he figured out his fight moves.
Which,
on it.
what did they say, like 25,000 or 2,500, something like that? Different
Some
moves?
moves that
Yeah.
he calculated and everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, get a life, bro.
Well, and that's the point, is showing the obsessive compulsive nature of
Yeah.
Lex Luthor, right?
Yeah.
Which is true. I don't know. I saw that and I literally thought the third Evil Dead, and I'm kicking my own ass,
Oh.
liar, and all
Liar,
that
liar.
shit, yeah.
What are you doing? I'm kicking my ass, do you mind?
yeah, like I'm thinking that, and it's just like it works.
Well, there was really no secret, and everyone talks about, like, when people bring up, the clone of himself, there was no secret that Ultraman was a clone of Superman, because everybody who knows Ultraman,
Yeah.
which are the comic fans, which this movie was dedicated to, basically,
And there's a TV show too.
yeah, but Ultraman was always a clone of him.
Yep.
So, and there's an argument that he may come back and be Bizarro.
I can see it.
So, and that's cool.
Yeah, I can
So-
still see that. That would be pretty
And
cool.
especially, like, based on, like, we'll get to that later, what happened to him, that could be the catalyst that changes him, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, Bizarro was almost zombie-like, like, gray skin.
Yeah.
Not quite Solomon Grundy gray, but he was
Yeah.
grayer skinned
Yeah.
and blah, blah, blah.
Did he
So,
have like green eyes?
probably.
Maybe?
I can't remember.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen Bizarro in anything, so.
It's been a while too. Maybe?
But, yeah, either way, because he was an opposite, right? He was supposed to be
Yeah.
a direct opposite of Superman, so.
Yeah.
So instead of, like, heat vision, he had, like, cold vision or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But, so they started with his ass getting kicked, and then, you know, they get taken to the fortress, which looked amazing, by the way.
But it's how he gets taken to the fortress.
Oh, yeah, there's a dog, isn't there?
Yeah.
Crypto.
I put on Facebook after watching, like, Crypto is the bestest boy. Yeah, so again, we saw this all in the teaser. Crypto hauls him to, well, I don't think you see where in the trailer, but you know he takes him
he's
somewhere.
taking him somewhere, yeah.
And chances are the fact that he's in Antarctica is going to be the fortress, and
Yeah.
it was. And then you meet the Superman robots, which, the Superman robots, that's their names. Although Gary now.
That
Gary.
made it worth it.
Gary.
But yeah, so that whole, and another complaint people gave is like, when they focus the sun on him, how he's screaming in pain. Superman never screamed when he was healed. I'm like, dude, 17 fractured, ruptured bladder, ruptured lungs. Turns out it may hurt when those get reset.
If they actually listened during that point,
Yeah.
you could hear the crack.
Right?
Popping.
Right.
Yeah. So they never, like, no one ever in the comics said Superman couldn't feel pain. They just said he was impervious to a lot of physical damage, but they never said he was impervious to pain.
Especially from himself.
Right.
Or like,
So he's feeling pain. He feels pain.
yeah.
And fuck, that would hurt.
Right?
So,
I don't know, having a bone taken out of my spine. Yeah, I think that would hurt.
That would hurt.
yeah, little bit. Little bit. But then they allude to something that a lot of people glossed over. It's like, gotta go. You're only at 83%. So people are like, well, he's getting his ass kicked because he's not even at 100%. Like, he left to keep fighting a guy who's stronger than him at 100%, and he's only going in at 83%. Then later on, gets kryptonite poisoning.
Yeah.
This is why he gets his ass kicked,
I
people.
still think that the sun at that point was probably brighter than ours, but yeah.
Oh, the thing metamorpho me?
Yeah.
What did you think of all the limited screen time? And I'm not talking about the interview either, but Clark Kent's portrayal.
You know what? I actually didn't mind it. It had a Smallville feel to it, which I liked. Because I did really like the TV series. So that version did have quite the Smallville feel to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Like, he was nerdy in his own way. He was a giant teddy bear and pushover.
Yes.
Like, when Steve would insult him, he would just kind of take it. And when Jimmy was hitting him with paper and he was acting like it was all this hurts type thing. Like, yeah. And Jimmy. Jimmy was so... Jimmy's a fucking player.
Jimmy's a whiner.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy was always kind of that annoying sidekick, right? So, he's a player.
Yeah, he kind of is. Yeah.
Even like those two girls, like in the office, they're looking at him and like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's ignoring them.
Yeah.
You owe me for this, Lois. Yeah.
I was wondering, like, does he even like girls the way he's acting with Eve and everything? So
She's fucking
crazy.
nuts.
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, she was nuts.
but I love Skylar. Did you ever watch Santa Clarita Diet?
No.
He was the kid in that, and he's so much fun to watch. So,
Nice.
great show, by the way. If you're watching, Nathan Fillion actually has a small role in it too. So, cut way too short thanks to Netflix. But yeah, it's the colors. Now we went from, like I said, dull and dreary to this.
Yeah.
Was it too much color?
No.
No, actually, I don't think so. It was just enough where it was just right.
Mm-hmm. Someone's funny. I read this complaint about what's it called? Why does every scene seem like it's in the middle of the day and blah blah? I'm like, as opposed to Snyder, where it's every scene's in the middle of the night.
Okay,
Right.
but I did like the one night battle and what that he wasn't in and the whole.
With the giant eye in the
Yeah.
background.
Disco eye, yeah.
It makes that poster make more sense finally. When
Right?
he's putting the boots on and everything. You
Yeah.
see that thing in the background?
Yeah.
The whole disco eye just helped. Look, you can see me.
Shouldn't you help them? No, they're fine.
The baseball, but
It's the Guy Gardner with the baseball, yeah.
That scene, yeah. So the whole kaiju scene, which was, it was talked about in the trailer, but you never knew the fullness until watching the movie. But at the same time, was that not the most fun?
It was fun, yeah.
Especially then when, like, Guy Gardner comes and he's like, I made oven mitts for him.
Will you stop that? He said, but I made oven mitts. I don't know. He came in and I'm like, okay, I'm happy.
I mean, Nathan Fillion's a national treasure for us, right? He's
Yes.
from an hour away from us.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's local for us. I mean, I don't know if I actually have any people who listen that are not people I know, but if you're like from around there, we're from just outside of Edmonton, which is where Nathan Fillion is from, so super cool. Him and Leslie Nielsen, both Edmonton boys that were funny as fuck, so are.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, a lot of people said Hawkgirl was unnecessary. What did you think?
No, she was necessary to a point. I thought her portrayal was very annoying. Probably
She
just-
loved a lot of sarcasm, I guess, would be.
Yeah.
She had too much sarcasm.
Too
That's,
much sarcasm.
Yeah.
I love sarcasm, so I mean, and Isabel's hot, so.
Good sarcasm is never overlooked, but if all you are is sarcastic, then there's a problem. It's like going back to the Snyderverse, and they are one-dimensional characters.
Yeah, she's very much the sarcastic Latina type cast. So, yeah. But she was fun. I liked, a lot of people hated the fact they gave her that hawk screech. I thought that was a nice touch for the fact that she is Hawkgirl,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but a lot of people hated it. So,
I did find her screeching all the time annoying too. So.
yeah. But I don't know.
Makes sense.
It worked, but I could see if I kept hearing it, I probably would have got annoyed. But it wasn't too bad for me for what we had, which was a lot. But yeah, so. But the Just Gang, not our name.
Yeah.
It's a working name. No, it's our name. Yeah.
And okay, what got me on that one? We're the Justice Gang. They're building the whole
Some
justice.
yeah.
So even Alan, he goes, well, "Where the fuck is Batman?" I don't know.
Wow, they're haven't even established the Justice League yet, so.
Right? The Hall of Justice was not built until the Justice League.
Well, obviously not in this case.
Well, they're wrong.
Oh, I like how they were still chiseling the E out in Justice, though.
Yeah.
So,
That is true too. It was Batman. Batman
So,
and the Flash.
speaking of
And
Batman,
Wonder Woman too, if you think of it.
Yeah.
how do you think, because Gunn admitted he's only doing this story because it means so much to him, but he's letting the other directors do their own thing with their characters as long as it passes his approval. What do you think, especially with Andy Muschietti doing it, what do you think Batman's going to be like in this universe?
I don't know. Too many directors.
So is there another Batman coming?
Yes.
Oh, see, that's where I wouldn't have done that.
But they're doing Brave and the Bold. They're starting out with Batman and Damian Wayne. So
No,
it's that
I-
late in his game.
well, I know that too, but I don't know. I wouldn't have. I don't know.
Because Pattinson does not fit in this universe.
No, but I don't think I would have handed it over to another director.
No.
Especially the guy who did The Flash.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have
So-
given it to him.
Yeah. I don't know what to think. Like, I don't want Batman to be a joke. That's why I said, when I was talking about how much I love Batman, I said not counting The Flash, because he was awful in The Flash.
See, like I think the one for Patterson probably would have been better.
But that, I don't think would have fit at all. Like, there's
It
gonna
would-
be...
It would have fit just enough right to it. If you set it up right, you could have fit it in there.
Maybe. I don't know.
It was the.
I also didn't like Pattinson, so there's that, so...
I like that. That was a good Batman. That was a really good Batman. I did like that.
See, I'm the same way with some actors, but I will fully admit that there's some movies that are good and they were good in
He
it.
played very well for that Batman.
I
It was
haven't watched it yet. I bought it, but I haven't watched
It was
it.
a really good Batman for it. And they did key things of it from different genres too, like some from the video games.
I liked
and
the
stuff
story,
like that.
don't get me
The
wrong.
story was
I
great.
just
It
didn't
was
like
different.
him as Batman.
But there's where a lot of people put because of him being in those Twilight movies, and that makes it really bad.
I have always hated him ever since then, sure, but I
that's-
just don't think he portrayed a good Batman.
But that was a younger version of Batman.
I
That's
know.
why it was a different gear, right?
Yeah,
See, and that is part of what makes it so hard for any actor is it's typecasting.
yeah, right. But like angsty Bruce Wayne, which again I get. Batman, everyone's like, "Well, Batman's emo." I'm like, yes, he always has been.
I'll take angsty over whiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but everyone talks about how his Bruce Wayne was too emo, and he was. But that's the thing. Like, if he's trying to distinguish himself in society as two different people from Batman and Bruce Wayne, he's not doing a good job of it. So
No.
people like would be thinking back and like, oh, it's totally him. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought that was freaking Clark Kent and Superman. How the hell can
hypno glasses.
Right? Yeah.
No.
The hypno glasses. So glasses on, glasses off.
Remember that Lois and Clark episode?
Yeah.
I'm Clark Kent. No, I'm Superman. Are you not getting this? That was like my favorite episode. I love that show.
Yeah.
I was never a big Terry Hatcher fan, but freaking loved that show. So, what's it called? So we get into more. You find more backstory. What do you think about the fact that Lois already knew who he was?
See, I was okay with it. And because, honestly, going into this one, I didn't want another rehashing of the same damn story.
Mm-hmm. And that was Gunn's logic, too.
Yes. So, going in, and Lois already knows that that Clark Kent to Superman. It's like, okay, I don't have to watch the whole stupid love story unfold again. We're okay with this.
And what did you think of their chemistry, Danny?
Actually, it's not bad. It's good. It's really good.
It was.
It was, yeah. It was. I liked the banter back and forth. Thought that was pretty good for that. It was really good. I really did. Yeah.
First interaction starts a fight. Yeah. You know,
Yeah, that was
perfect.
awesome, right? It was awesome.
There's a lot of people who say that this Superman was not in control of his emotions and he was too emotional. Is that a bad thing?
No, because it actually makes him seem more human.
Yeah, right? So...
Is it?
Like, everyone's like, oh, Superman
does.
shouldn't be emotional.
It does make him look more human. So,
I
you know, when
guess.
she's asking him questions and it's actually bugging him, it's showing
Well,
because it's getting on
yeah,
his nerves.
yeah.
I love how he's like, I can handle it with my reporter intuition or whatever the hell he called it.
Yeah.
And then she proceeds to just get under his skin.
Yeah.
You can't use that. You're on record.
I just wanted somebody to yell, you can't handle the truth. But yeah, Rachel Brosnahan was a freaking delight in that movie. Probably the best Lois I've ever seen. Because even Margot Kidder was just a little too over the top. Rachel seemed authentic and, again, was amazing, I thought. So, there's a lot of, in my opinion, best portrayals in this movie. Not all of them. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, everyone was perfect. No, not all of them, and I'll get to that. But there was a lot of perfect portrayals in this movie.
Here's my question. What did you think of Perry White being, I'm going to say it, black Perry White instead of a white one?
It's the second time they've done it.
It is the second time, but there's a lot of people didn't like Perry White being black.
It is
there's
ironic.
a lot, yeah.
So
There's a lot of hate over that, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, he's a throwaway character in the end, so meh, whatever. He acted the part.
He did, yep.
And
I don't know.
he was better than Lawrence Fishburne, and Lawrence Fishburne is a great actor. So
That's true.
I don't know. My favorite line from him was, "How long have they been together?"
Hooking up.
Or been hooking up? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, about 3 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's smart. You can't be an editor of a newspaper without having some sort of instinct. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty great. How about the Daily Planet looking like the Daily Planet? Was that not a little bit tear-jerking?
So
That was really good.
actually, Carla and I were actually talking about that, and what we liked is, again, the nod to the original. So the costume, we're closer to the 70s, closer to Christopher Reeves. It was closer to, well, the old TV series with the whole Daily Planet and everything. It's just better coloring. It was the perfect nod.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
No,
love it.
it's true. No, it was. It was a great Daily Planet. Even the one where he walked in the front. It was just awesome.
Right.
I was like, wow, all right, nice.
And like how he walks in and the guards are it's like, hey, Clark, hey, whatever. And it's just Clark, I thought was for his not enough screen time, but that was not by design.
Yeah.
But his not enough screen time, I thought he nailed it. So
he did. But it does make you wonder, what storage did they dig that out of? That whole set, where did they dig it out of?
the set?
The whole set?
Yeah,
What do you mean by like the Daily Planet?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they built it, obviously.
Did they build the whole thing, or did they use some of the old stuff? Because they still have it.
I don't know.
There you go. Now he's
Yeah.
going to be looking it up.
You're right. Oh, I gotta
That's
see.
so much work.
I stumped him. Holy shit.
I'm pretty sure he built it all for that movie, but yeah.
I don't think so. I'm on her. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff is. You see it. It's not new. It's.
Yeah, interesting.
He's really stumped in that. Those paint fumes.
There was a lot of plot convenience in this movie, and I'd say that's the only thing that really, in my opinion, stopped it from being a perfect movie. The dog was a bit of a plot convenience at times.
Crypto was awesome.
Yeah.
Every time he was on screen, he was absolutely amazing, but he was a plot convenience at times. So,
And?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it was slightly distracting where, you know, it's like, oh god, he's gonna go, just getting crypto. Oh god, he's in trouble. Oh, just getting crypto. So, but again, like, look at Super Friends. That was a thing.
Yeah.
He got by with the help of his friends. You know, like the song. So,
I like the crypto. Get the toy.
yeah. Are you kidding me? You know how much those things cost?
No!
Yeah, so my first example of the absolute perfect portrayal to date, Lex.
I didn't like him.
Oh,
I did not like his portrayal of Lex.
I thought he was the perfect, egotistical, self-centered, motive-driven by his own motives, evil, and yet whiny supervillain, which is what Lex was.
That was about the only thing. But I don't know. I don't know exactly what it was about him that I didn't like, but I did not like him as Lex.
I like your well-thought-out sentence structure.
Who did you want instead of him?
Honestly, nobody, because I really didn't want to watch the movie.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
What do you think of Lex?
I didn't really want him to be Lex either. I'm sorry.
See, I'm not the only one, and he's just got more thought out on it.
Yeah. I really didn't want him. Yeah,
But is that a Nicholas Hoult argument, or is that a character argument?
Nicholas Hoult argument.
So, taking the character then, the way they made the character, was the character good?
The character was good, yeah.
Yeah.
Just the actor should have been a different one. Straight different one. You know, you look at where they pictured him in certain spots, you could tell he didn't feel like that was his spot for that, right? Like, he's not a villain. He's never been portrayed a villain, ever. This is his first time being a villain, and you could tell every time they spotted him and trying to be one, you could tell it wasn't...
He was uncomfortable.
Natural,
Thank you. Yeah, it wasn't natural, because when you're a villain, you're natural. Every time they panned to him, it was just like...
You know what? I can see that.
Kind of gave that cringe, because he's very, his movies have been more of upbeat or, driven to different stories. Thank you.
Yeah, so when you said upbeat, that's what I said, except for Nosferatu.
Laura's over here rolling her eyes because I only made it halfway through that movie.
I still haven't seen it yet, so.
You're not missing
You're
anything.
not missing much.
Yeah.
You're not missing much.
I do have to see it. I mean, it's a vampire movie. It's the
Trust
vampire
me,
movie.
You don't need to.
You don't need to.
It's that bad.
Yeah.
You
don't need to.
Apparently, Nicholas Hoult, the whole scene, apparently, I don't know if you guys saw the scene, or if you saw the whole thing or not, but apparently the scene where Dracula or Nosferatu or whatever is like, right?
Yeah.
And apparently it was just prosthetic. Bill did not want to do the real thing, so it was a prosthetic.
Yeah.
And apparently Nicholas Hoult kept the prosthetic. So I don't know. He's never actually come out, but you gotta wonder after that. So
I don't know if that changes my opinion of him.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was weird.
That is a little weird.
But I've liked Nicholas Hoult and everything he's done, right? So
yeah.
And again, I haven't seen Nosferatu, but like Warm Bodies, that was a lot of fun.
Warm Bodies was a lot of fun. And probably when you go from seeing him do that and he's the quirky zombie to this, yeah, it just doesn't feel right.
Okay, do you think though, again, based on portrayal, not based on actor, do you think that there's been a better Lex?
Yes, but there hasn't been the perfect Lex.
But there's been more perfect of a Lex.
Yes.
Was that Hackman?
Yeah, actually, Hackman was by far better than this.
See,
in my opinion.
I think Holt's my favorite, but who's your favorite all-time Lex?
Ooh. I'm gonna go to Smallville. I like
right. See,
Rosenbaum was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's where my Lex was at.
And if they could have gotten... See, Hackman was good, but Rosenbaum, if they could have gone that way...
That would, yeah.
They teased that for a bit when the movie was announced.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'd get behind that in a heartbeat.
Right?
Yeah.
Freaking I love Rosenbaum, but and I think that if Rosenbaum had played James Gunn's Luther, he would have been better.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I really like, because of the movie, I accepted the movie as being essentially a caricature. That's all, folks. Anyway, being a caricature of himself, and so he played that type of character, right? Like, it was over the top, but that was the point. So.
But I don't know, even for me, like when he's kicking Eve out, it didn't feel angry enough. Like it didn't feel angry enough. It was a child's temper tantrum at that point.
Which is probably what it was. Because he didn't know that she was taking those pictures.
No, but
how dumb are you if you're supposed to be the smartest man in the frickin' world?
She's standing in front of all your shit taking selfies.
Yeah, right? How do you not know?
Yeah, there should be like a media ban, you would think, in that office.
But all it is Eve, you idiot, get out of here.
Yeah.
Right?
So she can run to fucking Jimmy.
Throw me out.
God,
And
she
he
was
doesn't
annoying.
even catch onto it. All he sees is selfies. It was Lois.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, in all fairness, he's not the star reporter, so she's paid to observe. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to think who's left that we haven't really talked, but I think that's. I mean, obviously there's many characters along the way, but that's
Can we
what
talk about that baby for a second?
Joey.
Joey.
Fucking looks like the baby from It's Alive.
Shrek had a baby.
Yeah.
Shrek's baby was probably cuter.
I mean, look at. So I don't understand. Like everybody knew that new comics knew that was Metamorpho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He looked just like he did in the comics.
Yeah.
Anthony Carrigan is phenomenal. I actually really liked him in Gotham. He played Zaz.
Yeah.
What's it called? I think he's an amazing actor. I'm pretty sure he's got alopecia too. That's why you never see him with hair and everything like that.
Yeah.
But he's an amazing actor. Played an amazing Metamorpho, but in the movie they call him Rex. Which, okay, he's got a name, but at no point in the movie do they call him Metamorpho. So, I thought that was weird. They talk about the one scene where it's like, he can metamorphosize, and they did, put a lot of stress on that word, but they never called him Metamorpho, and I thought that was weird.
Well, yes and no. For any of us who knows who he was, then yeah. Anybody who doesn't, it's like, well, we've never seen this character before. What the hell?
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense to go that way.
So it was just a filler. That's why. That's
Yeah.
probably what it was.
Well,
Because you got a lot of characters out there with there's iconic names out there, right? So now you're gonna put somebody like myself, you, Laura. We all know who it is, right? But other ones, it's right. Do you put that in there? Because most people will be questioning, where was this character and why was he not told a little bit more, right? That's the thing. There's a lot of iconic names, and there was a lot. It was pretty much a star-studded Superman to begin with, right? Like it's.
I mean, B star studded, but yeah.
Well, fine, B star-studded.
But yeah, that B is a solid B though, because those guys are gonna go on to David Cornsweet was in Twisters, albeit barely known. He was in something else I can't think of. He's been a lot of art projects, so he had a very, very, very strict theatrical background. So, good for him, good choice. And everyone's like, well, you couldn't see how big he was. Cavill was bigger. I'm like, nope. Cavill was 6'1", 200, and Cornsweet was 6'4", 240.
Right.
So, and more muscle. But in a suit that doesn't accentuate muscles,
No.
you can't tell. But so in a sense, and I kind of see the one thing, why did he bother bulking up so much if they're not going to show it?
That's true, right?
So, what's it called? But again, going back with the James Gunn isms in the movie, he's obviously proven he can handle B to D rated characters and make them work in a movie. And that's essentially what we did by bringing in Guy Gardner instead of Hal Jordan, and bringing in Hawk Girl instead of Hawkman, and
Terrific.
Terrific was never really that big unless you really read comics.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is, thinking about that one too, because I actually had Carla and both of my kids looking at me funny when I'm going, well, Terrific. And then I'm getting, what? And I'm like,
Mr.
seriously, it's Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. You suck.
Your name is Mr. Terrific, your vote doesn't count.
Right.
Um,
Yes, it's the man who wants it to be called Justice Game.
Yeah.
More powerful. It's I like that name. He's in.
With a face like that, you can't join. I like that name. You're in.
Yeah. What about the whole Pocket Universe thing? Was that unnecessary, or was that kind of a neat touch?
If you go back through all the movies that they've been doing, it's a new touch, which is nice.
Which is
It's
nice.
refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. But I made this comment because they want a sequel and blah blah blah. I said I do not want multiverse. No. Can we please just go on for a while and not have multiverse? I am sick to death in all franchises of multiverse.
Yeah. They could stay away from that one for a long time, and I'd be happy.
Yeah. Like, I get it's a thing. Like, I mean, Crisis on Infinite Earths is an amazing story. But just 10 years down the road, maybe, or something like that, you know? So
quite honestly, even the last Spider-Man with the multiverse and everything, I did not watch it until 4 months ago. I avoided it like the plague.
Those cartoons were pretty good for that.
The cartoons were...
Oh, the multiverse, or the Spider-Verse movies were pretty great.
They were really good.
So...
But it's very hard to put it into a movie or a TV series. They try. Like
and
they
they
did
usually
that.
fail.
They, yeah. They do try.
8 o'clock.
Body break?
I think we should take a bit of a... I don't want to do a body break. Just a break.
Oh.
Just a break. And we...
Comment to Jeff about his goat's asses?
Yeah. We'll be right back.
And go.
And go. Hey, we're back. So it's, for all you guys, this is like Back to the Future. There was no time lapse there. We've been gone for like 15 minutes.
Right.
You're not supposed to tell them our secrets.
Way to go.
Trade secret.
Ruining it for all of us again.
Damn it, Eve. Anyway. Yeah. So really, I think we kind of covered the most of it. Of course, in the end, you know, the good guy wins, blah, 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 blah. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. Where does this belong in the video store?
Oh, now I kind of miss Jeff.
All right. Curious where he would have put it.
Or there are monsters in it, so
There are, yeah.
Jeff, I know you're listening to this one. You should put in the comments on the actual podcast, not just a text, and put what you think this belongs in the video store. And everybody else, after you've seen it.
After you watch the
I
movie.
sure as hell hope that you've had a chance to watch this in BC. So.
Or pirate it, one of the two.
No, pirating is bad.
Oh, my bad. Don't pirate it. Watch the movie like the rest of us and pay the money.
Yeah.
I did.
I mean, my IMAX 3D was on scene point, so I didn't pay a penny. But
well, I paid for the money, so on matinee.
And then Dave paid for the tickets from that I bought snacks, so I technically paid more. So, yeah,
that seems to be how it works.
Well, especially on a Tuesday. So,
yeah.
Anyway, Danny,
where do I put this? Well, we don't have a heroes section, so
And we're not allowed to make up.
we can't make
either.
up sections either at all.
if ever there was a time for staff picks.
Right?
Anyway.
Oh, that would be cool too. My
But no.
staff pick, no.
Yeah.
Jeff said I'm not allowed to have that section either.
Oh. Really?
Maybe that's what I'll do with that end, because I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with that end. So,
Staff
Staff
pick?
picks.
yeah.
There you go.
Anyway,
That would actually
gotta move
be good.
Minecraft then.
Yeah, because I think the boys would kill you.
Not a staff pick.
Not a staff pick. Well, guess what? Action? There's a lot of that, I guess. Yeah, right? Can't be drama.
I mean, there's some dramatic
That's a
elements.
little bit, I guess. Not a lot.
No,
I'm gonna go with action.
that's fair.
Even I have to go with action too, because there wasn't enough drama, there wasn't enough comedy, so it is an action movie.
And then there's the argument people say there's too much comedy, but I'm like, it's a comic book
The
movie.
dog?
The dog would probably be the only thing.
Dog was adorable.
The dog was adorable. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Laura's in trouble.
Hello?
Anyway,
Anyway.
I will just skip to me, although she already said action. So,
She did say action. Yep, go.
yeah, you can't not really. I don't think there's any Marvel or DC movie I've not put in action. I think they're all action. Although this Swamp Thing should be interesting because
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like almost perfect. Same with that Clayface movie coming out. It's supposed to be
I
like
saw
a
that
flat out
too.
horror. So
Yeah, that was probably gonna be good too.
could be good.
It could be good. We don't know who the director is, or do we know who the director
I thought so, and it's completely eluded me, but to be continued.
is? All right.
Yeah, so it's pretty much a sweep that we've got action. So,
Now, what do you rate it?
yeah. What are your final thoughts on Superman 2025, written and directed by James Gunn?
Yeah, you go first.
Me?
You.
He asked you first.
Yeah, you
Motherfucker.
first.
This was, and again, the IMAX 3D made it the best theater experience I've ever had to date for a movie.
See, that's why it's best for him to ask for that.
Going here on Tuesday made me miss the IMAX 3D, but all in all, it's one of the most fun superhero movies I've seen in a very long time, because like when Marvel started out, they were very story driven, which is cool, but this movie was not good because of its plot. The plot was not the central point of this movie. Let's be honest. It was pretty lackluster in a lot of ways for plot, but still,
I guess it was, yeah.
what's it called? It was fun. It was bright. It was colorful. It was hopeful, which is what you want from a Superman movie. And like I said, made you believe a man can fly. That was the old Christopher Reeve tagline, and that one always resonated with me. I had somebody ask me out of 10 what I rated this, and I told them 12.
Oh wow!
But to be realistic, I would say a 4.9 out of 5.
Oh, nice.
So,
What you learn?
Okay, I'm in pretty much the same league as Corey on this one. Though, for me, it was the dog. Honestly, if Crypto had died or something, I would have gotten up and left.
you're probably not the only one.
Right?
When they shot the nanobots at his face,
Yeah.
everyone's like,
Right? So if Crypto,
Yeah.
if Crypto had died, I would have gotten up and walked. And then there was the other dog, and Superman blows him into the tree there. I'm like, what the fuck is with the animal abuse?
what's with the fuck with dumb dogs?
No, and I was being a good dog. He's barking at the monster, damn it.
Underneath his foot.
Well, they don't sense that part. But, overall, it was the nostalgia that did it for me. So even for me, it's going to get a 4.9 out of 5.
See, and I was genuinely curious, because you're not the superhero freak that we are, so...
No, and I'm genuinely tired of superhero movies, but again, like I said, it was the nostalgia. The dog always does it for me. So
The bestest boy.
he's the bestest boy.
Oh, actually, on that note, what did you think about the little Supergirl ending there?
That was funny. She likes to party a lot. Yeah.
Which, like, they're basing her off of Woman of Tomorrow, which I know you've probably never read.
No,
but the
I-
point is that she experienced the trauma from Krypton exploding because she was a teenager when it happened, when she was sent to Earth. So she knew about all the trauma that happened on Krypton. And so she's led a really troubled life. And so she turns to alcohol because she's so messed up, mentally. And so she's a trauma child, and that's supposed to be her point, is she does go to planets with red sun so she can get drunk. So
I did like Gary and
Gary...
with Crypto and her and the... See, that's where all the problems lie. No boundaries. Right?
Gary. That was fantastic.
Right?
But yeah, that's a solid rating. Danny, it is all on you now.
All right, it's all on me. I like this movie too. The dog. I like the dog too. The dog was awesome. But overall, I enjoyed this movie too. I liked it. Very classic. Very, very classic Superman. Very nostalgic. And if you guys didn't realize that the TV host
Was his son.
was
Christopher Reeve's son.
Christopher Reeve's son.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was a nice homage to that. His son being given the stamp on that. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really liked the movie. There's really not a lot of hiccups besides Lex Luthor, but hey,
Right.
that's the only hiccup I'm having. I'm
That's
telling
That's
you.
the point one for me.
That's the only hiccup for mine was the Lex Luthor. I think he should have been a different character, but overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I'm actually going to give it a 4.8.
Oh.
Oh, look at that! If it was a different Lex Luthor, I probably would give it better.
There's your point one. Yeah.
There's your point one.
Yeah, no, that was such a fun movie.
And did we know that the dog Crypto wasn't a white dog? It was actually James Gunn's dog?
Wow. It was inspired by James Gunn's dog. James Gunn's dog.
Did they CGI'd that dog in there?
Yeah,
and made him white?
All I know is I saw that dog and it reminded me of one of mine.
Yeah.
And all I could think of is, oh my god, that's Dusty on crack.
And he can fly.
Right.
It's like, well, so can my dog. Anyway.
That raising, that jumping, that is what Dusty does to me in the morning. It's like, hello, wake up, wake up, wake up, fuck off. Right?
You know what's really weird is the last 3 days, Lisa and the boys were out camping. And so I was obviously by myself in the bed. And normally...
No one needs to know that, Corey.
What's it called? So, like, normally the cat cuddles between Lisa and I,
Yeah.
and Ava's at the feet there.
Yeah.
And none of the 3 nights the animals were on the bed. I'm like, wait,
You know where
is this me?
You know where you
I'm the
fall-
problem?
You know where you fall in the big scheme of things.
I mean, Ava lies on the floor right beside me.
Right.
But she didn't wake me up in the morning either, and neither did the other cat, who's always sleeps downstairs but comes upstairs to wake us up to be fed. She never came up either. I was like, this is weird. I got to sleep. And then the first 2 mornings, I fucking woke up at like 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock on my own. And then this morning, I just didn't want to wake up. I was like 9:30, and I'm like just rolling out of bed. And I worked at 10, so.
It's because you're not mom. For the
Yes.
best.
Anyway, so you're starting holidays?
Yes, I'm starting holidays. I work tomorrow and then holidays.
And you're going to take off to the exotic tropical location of Camrose?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's 5 days for holidays. Then I come back to work, and work 3, and then I'm on holidays again
Jesus.
for 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Oh,
He doesn't work, you see
He
that?
really doesn't. Like, how much do they pay you per shift? Like, what the fuck?
It's an hourly.
Obviously too much.
Right?
It's really nice.
I've been working.
Wow, Daddy, you sure know how to handle your meat.
I do, yeah.
I literally have to work my fingers to the bone before I get any time off, and you're like, yeah, I work for 2 days and then I'm off. Like,
One more, just today, just tomorrow, and then I'm off.
and then he works 3 days, and then he's on
Yeah.
holidays for 2.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, 3 weeks. I come back and work
Oh.
3 weeks.
And then he's off.
Then I'm off for 2 weeks.
I guess that my holidays are going to be going to Banff for a couple days.
Oh, nice.
And that is my holidays for the year.
Ooh.
So literally August 11th, because that's the Monday, I think. Yeah, sounds about right. I get to take 10 days off.
Nice.
That'll be nice.
Yes. Much
Mine
deserved.
start August 13th, and I don't come back until the 28th of August.
And I think I'm going on the 11th too, actually. So.
See, everybody's running away. Sorry, Jeff, you're on your own.
Yeah,
Jeff's
Jeff, I
on
need
his
you to watch
own.
the store for me while you're at it. So.
And do the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
It's good.
We missed Jeff though.
We do.
It was too quiet.
Was it?
Wasn't? Maybe not.
I don't know. He's been texting a lot. It's not
Yeah.
that quiet.
Not that quiet, no.
Damn it, Jeff. Anyway,
And then we actually talked about the movie. It wasn't the last time when me and Jeff did that.
we started out
Tagged
like
her off.
we started out 45 degrees away from the track, but when we got back on, we stayed on.
See, yep. See, it's not like the last time
Fuck
me
Jeff.
and Jeff did.
You're fired. No, just kidding.
Granted, I think most of the times with Jeff, we go off the beaten trail on purpose.
Yeah.
Just because I know it annoys him, so I like beer.
Well, this I went for a different approach with this one. Like, I set it up more interview style, right? And I think that was neat.
Jeff's
So,
tried that.
yeah.
He has tried that with us.
Yeah. So I think maybe
We fought that against him. That's why.
We did,
Yeah.
actually.
And yet this was one of our best, most direct podcasts.
It was. But he also gives Danny and I shit.
Damn it, Jeff.
Yeah.
He also gives Danny and I shit a lot. He hates our side conversations.
Yeah, he hates that.
You're kidding, I'm part of half of them. So.
Yeah, right.
All right, next week. Haven't figured out a movie yet. I've got an idea. Jeff will be back.
Apparently, it's still my pick, and I.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we'll talk ideas afterwards. Otherwise, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Have a good day. I should get back on. There we go. Bye.